Okay, so recording. So I said once I cleaned up the baby's room and I washed clothes, and that I would come back and show you guys what I put in the hospital bag. So I think I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna answer some questions that I have. I'm gonna try to do this quick because I ain't got all day. So this is a blanket that was Khalila's, but it was handmade by one of my favorite family members. So I just felt like I wanted to have a part of Khalila there with us. And this is one of the blankets that me and Aaron like slept with like every night for like, I don't even want to say how long, just for a long time. So I wanted to bring this. I wasn't gonna bring wipes and diapers because I want the ones at the hospital, but I want to use all the ones from the hospital first and save mine for later. But Aaron said to bring it, so I'm gonna bring it. This just comes with the bag. This is a little swaddle thing that I don't really know how to use yet, but yeah, swaddle thing. These are these thingies for cloths, 2 of those. A cloth diaper. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this. I probably have like 3 of these. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use them, but maybe. And I've just felt like maybe I just wanted brand new stuff on a baby. I don't know, but cloth diaper. Don't mind me, I'm crazy. This is a little sweatsuit from the Gap. I know it's purple and we don't know the gender of the baby, but this was Khalila's and I felt like purple could kind of be unisex. I don't know, but I just brought it because we don't have no like little outfits like this in case it's cold. I wanted to have it just in case because this looks trying to get cold here in Atlanta. Okay, so I have a lot of different outfits because I couldn't decide. Okay, so I have this one. Wait, let me see. I don't know how good this lighting is, but whatever. This one with the little socks as a coming home outfit. I don't know. I like this one. And then I like this little outfit. This is Daddy Loves Me. The hat, let me see. Daddy Loves Me with the little hat. And the socks. And the pants. I like this one, but like I said, I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. And then this is newborn as well. Okay, this one says welcome to the world. This was Khalila's as well. Those two I just showed are brand new, but this one was Khalila's. She did not wear this one, but she did wear this hat, and it's, I don't know if this is bad, but it's like a little tiny bit of her blood on it. I don't think I washed it. No, I didn't wash it. I don't know if that's weird or not, but whatever. This is newborn, but it's definitely a little bit bigger than those outfits, so I wanted to bring stuff in different sizes. We have 3 hats here because, listen, that baby got a big head. I seen it in ultrasound. Just so, because I don't know, the baby gonna need a hat, some different socks. And then these are onesies and pants that are long sleeve here. Am I being whacked? Let me show the whole thing. These are 0 to 3 months. It's just some gray stars. This is just a gray one. 0 to 3 months in case this baby's fat. Some little pants. And then 2 regular long sleeve ones. I don't know, I feel like the baby's gonna be wrapped up, but I didn't know how cold it was gonna be, how chunky the baby's gonna be, so even though you gotta overpack rather than underpack. Yeah, everything's bland. and not pink. It's crazy. Everything in Kalila bag was pink and beautiful, and this is just blah. This is just a swaddle thing. I've been practicing my swaddle. Well, this is a muslin blanket that you use to swaddle. I've been practicing my swaddling skills, so I'll use that. And then this is just like a fuzzy blanket. Isn't this cute? A fuzzy blanket probably to throw over the car seat or something, depending on the weather. And there is nothing really else in here besides soap, a comb, and a brush. I know it's pink, but the other one is white and it matches this brush, and I used it to brush Kalila's hair, and her hair is in it, so I don't know why I didn't use the pink one. I don't know why I didn't pack the pink one then, but so it's okay. If it's a boy, we're just gonna use pink. It's gonna be fine, or just use the comb. So yeah, my bag is packed too, and I packed air in the bag, but that's not interesting. It's just really changing clothes, toiletries, like a little sleepover bag, plus like nursing bras and nursing stuff. But that's all that's in there. I need to put some snacks in there because hospital snacks are terrible. Today is Wednesday the 17th. I'm 37 weeks 6 days, so Thursday, which is tomorrow, I'll be 38 weeks. So right now I'm going to the doctor twice a week for a non-stress test and checking the what is it called, amniotic fluid levels. I don't know what I was about to say. So I went Tuesday, and when I went Tuesday, I got a cervix check, and my cervix was 3 centimeters, dilated 3 centimeters, and 70% effaced. So 3 centimeters open, and yeah, that was Tuesday. I went Tuesday morning, and she told me that. So I've been using this. Can y'all see it? Using this since Sunday or Saturday night, and just one a night. So I don't know if that's helping, but I believe so. So this morning I woke up with contractions. I mean, like 6:50 this morning I woke up with contractions, and a lot like period cramps. Like, oh my god, I just want to lay here and take a nap because I have my period, and it doesn't feel like anything like unbearable. And they were consistent, I remember, but I was just I was tired. I wasn't getting out the bed. I got out the bed to pee, and that was it. And they were more frequent and more painful this morning, and then throughout the day, well, I slept through it. Then when I woke up throughout the day, I felt maybe like 2 or 3 in an hour, but they were way less painful. But you could actually feel it. I know it's weird because I speak as if like I didn't have labor before, but I promise y'all my mind was somewhere else, that I cannot even remember what the physical pain was like. But then I don't know, it wasn't really that much pain. Like, you know how you see people in videos and they're screaming and crying and they acting like they want to die? Like, I didn't feel like that. So yeah, I'm waiting for my water to break, or me to feel like I can't walk or I can't talk. I'm waiting for that before I do anything else. So I go back to the doctor Friday, so maybe if I get checked again Friday and I'm dilated to like 5 centimeters, they'll send me to the hospital for sure. Especially being that they plan to induce me anyway. There's no real need to turn me around, I guess. And the baby's full term, so yeah. It's just hard because I'm like, okay, this is definitely contractions, definitely dilated. What's happening? And the baby isn't moving when I'm having the contractions, and then when the baby starts moving, it seems like the contractions go away or they don't feel as bad. All right, I've been talking for 10 minutes. Let me see if I can answer some questions. I was like, oh, I want to do a Q&A, but I'm like, how am I gonna do a Q&A and nobody knows I'm pregnant for them to ask me questions? Duh. So I'm gonna try to do questions that I think y'all ask. When you conceive, do you plan on announcing it right away or waiting? Of course I didn't announce it. I think I said this already for a lot of different reasons, and mostly because pregnancy after loss is hard. It's something you're trying to navigate through yourself. You don't really know what it is, so just announce it. And for people to have so much to say and so many opinions, I didn't want that. I was trying to figure it out for myself, what I wanted and I needed, before I let anybody know. Like, I don't even think I let family, like my parents, know until I was like 5 months or something like that, which is crazy. Are you scared to get pregnant again, or do you think you'll be scared of future pregnancies? It's very weird because I wanted a baby. I didn't want to be pregnant, but I mean, I kind of, you know, that in order to have a baby you have to be pregnant. But yeah, being pregnant is again, after loss, is scary. It just is. And no matter how much you convince yourself that you're not to blame and nothing is your fault, you are not in control. So I've accepted that, you know, Khalila's not here because I'm not in control. So once I've fully accepted that, to like carry another human being, it's very hard because you're not in control. So you don't know what's gonna happen or when something's gonna happen or when it's not. You just have to roll with the punches and work with God, and y'all work together. Like, that's really all you could do. But it's very, very scary. And as y'all probably seen, or as you've probably already seen or are going to see, like, my anxiety gets really bad. I remember having, like, waking up out of my sleep, having dreams like crying, like, oh my god, something's gonna happen to the baby, something's gonna happen to the baby. My husband's like, you have to relax. But like, no, I would feel like that, and then you can't do anything. So it's very hard, very, very hard. How do you plan on coping with the worry and anxiety? I go on Facebook and I talk in those little support groups sometimes. I just try to do that. And I do specific things for anxiety in general, because I have anxiety in general, not just with the baby. So I do certain things to help me with that. But sometimes you just gotta feel it. Like, you just gotta be scared, you just gotta be worried, and you just gotta push through it. Natural birth or epidural? Natural birth. I always wanted to have a natural birth, water birth specifically. I ended up having an epidural with Khalila later on through my labor, because the nurses were just like, girl, you are going through enough. Like, don't sit here and feel this pain. But I was actually saying through it. It was like, just come on, get epidural. So I was like, okay. Like I said, the mind state I was in, they could have told me take this and I'd have said okay. Like, I'd have just did anything. But for sure this time, I'm not gonna get epidural at all. Will I breastfeed? Absolutely, of course. When I got 2 of these things that make milk, I ain't buying no formula. Unless something happens, I don't know, that I cannot breastfeed. I don't see why biologically that would happen. But yes, I am breastfeeding. Yes, I sure am. Absolutely. When am I going to try and conceive again after this baby? That's my answer. Do I have names? No. I don't have any names. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Not really concerned with the name. I'm concerned with the baby. Just when I have a baby, we'll figure out a name later. That's the least of my worries, is a name. What gender do you want for your next baby and why? Did I talk about gender? Really quick. When I got to the point where I was like, okay, this is a baby, but you know, this is a person, you know, with their own identity. So I was like, oh my god, there's a gender. And it was like, do you want to know? And I had my friend being really annoying, like, do you want to know gender? What's gender? What's gender? Because she wanted to know. But at that point I was like, okay, I don't really want to know. And it was like, why don't I want to know? And then I realized, like, I did not want to know the gender because I was not ready to find out that there was a possibility of me having a daughter, another daughter. It's very hard for me, and I beat myself up about it a lot, but I feel very guilty. Sometimes I feel like Khalila's gonna feel like I've tried to replace her, and I'm just doing, like, I'm betraying her, like what I'm doing is wrong. Like, I feel like that a lot, and I gotta get out of my own head. But yeah, so the gender thing, I was not feeling knowing the gender, because I was scared that, like, okay, if it is a girl, like, am I going to not, like, am I going to purposely detach myself from the baby? Like, I know I probably sound crazy to people that, like, are watching and probably, like, are having a hard time to conceive, but I don't know, I just felt like let me have the baby first. And if the baby is a girl at that moment, once I have a living, breathing baby, like, I won't care. But I don't want to go through those emotions unnecessarily. So let's find out the birth. How have you managed to keep pushing forward with such hope? I don't have a lot of hope. No, that sounds bad. Let me take that back. You just really gotta, you know how people say take it one day at a time? You gotta take it 1 second. 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour at a time. Like, that's really how you have to take it. And then you think about the stuff that you really do want. Like, when I decided to get pregnant with Kalila, I really wanted a baby. I was so happy. Oh my God, if you knew me then, you knew my pregnancy, you knew I was the happiest person ever. And I still want that. I didn't get what I wanted. So just trying to be hopeful that that can happen, and God's gonna let that happen for me. Like, you gotta have a little bit of hope to get you by, because if not, you'll just be stressed out. Like, you gotta have some hope. What do you think will be your parenting style? I felt like with Kalila, I was gonna be so like strict, but like worried, but like I was gonna be like strict and like no. Like, I felt like that. And now, I don't know, I think this baby's gonna be spoiled and running around here acting crazy and doing whatever they want to do, because what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna be overprotective. I'm not gonna want to leave my baby with nobody. Or no, I think I'm gonna be like a wreck. Like, I think I'm gonna be bad. How many children do you hope to have? I don't want to say I don't want to have any more children, just not soon. However many God wants me to have, just not right now. I've been pregnant for 2 years. If you ask me, I can't do it right. No. Do you plan to do anything different for your next pregnancy? Yeah, like I paid attention in this pregnancy to what I ate. I did not take any medicine. When I was pregnant with Kalila, I remember I had a really bad toothache, and I remember taking, I don't know what I took, whatever they said I was allowed to take, because there's a lot that you can't. And I took it, and then like I used to think like, oh my God, is it because of that Tylenol, whatever it was that I took? Like, so I didn't take anything this pregnancy. People are gonna judge me for this as well, but that's okay. I barely took prenatal vitamins. I took them maybe the first 8 weeks of my pregnancy, and I did not take them. My father used to text me every day like, do you take your vitamins? No, I'm scared, I'm paranoid. No, a lot of things I didn't do. The doctors were harassing me on my last visit to get a flu shot and a Tdap vaccine. No thank you. I don't know. No thank you. Just no, I don't want it. Do you plan a cloth diaper? I have cloth diapers like I showed, and I also have a plethora of disposable ones for my baby shower. So maybe I'll use both. I'll say that. Do you have support from your parents? Yes. What do I want to say about my parents? My dad, his younger sister had a stillbirth at I think 37 or 38 weeks 25 years ago, like in 1993 or 1992, 25 years ago. And I knew of this story because she had a girl, and a lot of her things, the baby's gifts went to me when I was born. And I remember when it happened and I called him, like I just remember his voice, like he was having like a deja vu, like it all happened all over again. So he's been very, very, very supportive throughout this pregnancy, and just want to know how I'm feeling and how I'm doing and how's the baby and how's everything. And I can't even tell him I'm sad, I'm having a bad day. He's like, no, you can't be sad, you just know negative energy, just positive energy. Don't let anything stress you out, just don't. He's been very supportive. And my mom, for those of y'all know my mom, y'all know she's crazy, but she's been trying her, I don't think she knows how to support very well because she's scared. And for her, it's like, you know, that's my baby going through this, and she's really dramatic. But she's trying her best to support as well. But it's really hard for her because she's grieving really hard. Not that no one else is, but she's grieving really, really hard about Kalila. So I think she's trying to figure out how to support me with this. But I would say she's done her best. I think she will be better once the baby's here. Okay, so that was really basically some of the questions that I had. That's all I got for right now, and I'll be back.